What's up, y'all? Yeah, another episode of Mike from the Basement on the Mic with Mike. So this morning, when I woke up, I got notifications from like news outlets and news media through my phone. So this morning I seen that the ICE, immigration people raided a construction site in Tallahassee. So I have mixed emotions on that because I'm gonna be true to my word. Yes, I did vote for Trump. I like some of his ideas. I like the way he wanted to shift the economy and shift the nation. Like I say, I'm a big fan on taking care of what's here first. The tariffs that are going on, I know it's affecting us dramatically, but I do believe that they're necessary to get money back to where it belongs, which is here. You know what I mean? For a long time, America has been just spending crazy, and we are not big exports of anything. If anything, we're big imports. TVs, furniture, cell phones, electronics, things of that nature. So yes, I did vote for Trump on that standard of trying to get America back on the path that it should be because I live here. If Kamala Harris was talking about those type of things, then I'd have definitely voted for her. But what she was talking about wasn't really an interest to me. And I understand that you want to help people of different nations and you want to be there for people. I understand that. But like I'm one of those people that believe in until I can make my own bed, I can't make yours. I'm just a firm believer that am I going to alienate some people for that? Probably so, but I have to take care of home first. Home has to be what I need to concentrate on first in order to make it, in order to be as great as it can be. I can't concentrate on anything else until my home front is up and running like it should be. So getting back to what I was talking about at the beginning of this podcast, I say that Trump, well not Trump, ISIS raided the construction site of Tallahassee. I don't know which part of Tallahassee it was, but so many immigrants were detained or arrested or are going to be deported. Now, I have mixed emotions on that. Um, I, for one, don't want to see hardworking people put out of work. Um, the Hispanic community are some hardworking, get down in the dirt, get busy with it, working people. They are. I have a coworker and he wanted his house done, and he said, "Mike, what you think about certain things?" I used to do construction too, but this is way beyond my field. So I said, "Man, just go find you some essays. 'Cause essays do it the right way." So what he did was he got a black guy to do it, and the black guy totally messed it up. I'm just being honest. He totally messed it up. So I told him, I told you what to do. You know, as far as me working with the Hispanic community, they take pride in their work. They're gonna show up. They're gonna do a good job. They're gonna do the best job they can do. That's my experience with working with them. Not saying that any other race doesn't do it, but my experience working with the Hispanic community is they do the best they can do. So what I'm trying to get at is these people that were deported, in the process of being deported, are some of the hardest working people there are. I don't think that Americans won't do that job, but what I think is Americans won't do that job for the money that they was paying the Hispanic people. Now, mind you, that if you're a legal immigrant and you go to a construction site asking for a job, that job foreman or that company can basically offer you whatever they want because you're not a citizen, so you don't have no social security number. You don't have anything to tie you to the government. But more so, uh, it's like a double-edged sword for real because I don't want to see people deported that are trying to work, that are building these nice neighborhoods up, that are doing the lawn care that are doing the the, 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 the snow removal, that are doing the picking the fruits off the trees, because even though they have machines that pick the fruit, some fruits still have to be picked by hand. And that unfortunately is a lot of jobs that the Spanish community do. Um, I'm for putting people out of the country that are nuisances, that are hardcore criminals, drug lords, people that are in the country that are bringing people into the country illegally, and through tractor trailers or through boats or smuggling them in some type of way. I'm for those people to be deported. People come to America for a fresh start and a new beginning. It's not easy for everyone, but everyone wants to be somebody. So in these other countries, these third world countries, these wherever they live at, their situations and circumstances are so bad that they're risking their lives to come here just to get not a piece of the American dream, but a piece of their dream of being um, successful. I didn't like what I seen today. Most of the, like I say, most of them were today. What I seen, most of them are hardworking people that was at a construction site that are doing work. Also, I seen in the past few days people that are getting jumped out on at Home Depots. That's day laborers. A lot of the times, these people are the only people that would take these jobs. Um, Even black, white, Korean, Chinese are not doing the jobs that these people do. These people are breaking their back for pennies. And do I believe that these companies are putting them under the gun and just paying them nothing? Absolutely. They're doing more with less. So they're having more people but paying them less to do the job quicker and faster. But like I said, I still believe in what Trump has going for the country. It's going to take us a while to get there. Um, do I regret voting for Donald Trump? No, I do not. Like I say, I'm one that believes that we need to start somewhere to finish somewhere. Cause it seems like we started somewhere and we just still going and just still spending money crazy. Stop buying stuff. First of all, Americans can make TVs themselves. Can make any product that anybody else can make. That's the first thing. We gotta start buying within ourselves, and then they will probably start trying to buy from us. But as long as we buying from them, they're not gonna. They sell us anything, and we buy anything. That's just how we are over here. But getting back to it, I just didn't like to see what I seen today with people that are going to work and that are working and that are trying to make a living. And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of the Hispanic community, even though you can say a lot of them live in the same community, and a lot of them live in, it's a lot of them that live probably in one house, which is smart. Um, Send money home, try to get their family over here. So they're not just going to, and I know you see sometimes that you see some of them um, that are alcoholics, because I see it a lot. I see a lot of them that are alcoholics, or a lot of them that might be on some type of drugs. But still, for the most part, most of them are hard working. Because when I go to work in the morning, most of them are out there waiting for their ride to come get them. It usually be vans picking them up. Even the women be out there with the construction clothes on, going to work. So they are hardworking people that's just trying to make a better life for themselves and their family, and I can't knock that. Um, the drive to succeed and the drive to be accomplished and the will to make it and be successful is strong. Some people would go through any means just for that, and they are that type of people. They're strong, resilient people that are going to continue to fight and continue to go to get what they need. And they do it the wrong way to try to do it the right thing. Let's just say it like that. I don't know how the visas work. I don't know how the process of them coming to the country and they having to stay a while. I'm not that deep into it. I'm not going to tell you what I see, but that really disturbed me this morning. People want to work. especially the Spanish, they want to work. I do believe Americans can do the job, but I do believe at the same time Americans are so spoiled, and we just want everything on a platter. We don't want to work hard for anything. We want everything given to us. And I did see another story where it's though the independence cards or the benefits or whatever is going to be trickled down, and people are not going to get as much as they used to. And I think for the most part, if you're able to work now, if you're able to work, but understand that you might have daycare issues, or you might be a single mother or a single father, whereas though it's hindering you a lot of ways to work because you got to put your child with someone that you safe with. Because today, nowadays, everything's just haywire and people are just going off. But I do believe that my dollar, if I get paid $2, say I get paid $2, I'm not seeing that whole $2. I'm probably seeing probably about 80 something, 80 cent of those $2 because that dollar is going to so many things. I'm paying for people to sit home. You ever see these stands where they hiring? They say free cell phones. You see all these people out. You take a look. You ever see these stands that say free cell phones? Not that they're doing free tablets also now, but free cell phones. Look how many stands there are with free cell phones. But you have to be on some type of assistance program to get them. Now you got to be on the assistance program because you need it. Go get your phone. But if you can work like I can work, if you can do the things that I can do, then you need to get out there and get yourself a job. White, black, Spanish, African, Asian, whatever. Just get yourself and get a job. A lot of people take advantage of the system. Okay, if you want to be a stay-home mother and raise your kids and you want to do it that way, then I understand that. It's a lot of endeavors and a lot of things that I want to say about that. I'm not trying to tell nobody how to live their life or something like that, but I am trying to say is the more we give, the less we will receive in our checks. So the more people that need these benefits, I think that the cell phones, the clinics, well, I'm trying to say the drug clinics, um, just so much stuff that we're spending money and taxes on, and that's why we're not getting any money on our checks. And I work hard for my money, so I would like to see most of my money. Um, but I do believe that at this time that we should. I'm just for Trump. I'm just for Trump. A lot of people don't like it. At work, a lot of people are for Trump. A lot of people are against Trump, and both sides have legitimate reasons to vote for or not to vote for. But I just need me a strong president who's going to stand up and say enough is enough. We're not giving you no more money. We're not buying no more goods. We're shutting these programs down. And I don't want nobody to get fired. I've seen a lot of people losing their jobs, wasteful spending, he would say, but I still believe people need their jobs. But we have to get back to stop spending money so we can save money so we can see our money. That's the whole big picture, and that's the thing why I voted for Trump. Could I be wrong in the things he's going to the way he's going about it? Probably so. He's not a politician; he's a businessman. So it's quick. It's easy for him to tell somebody you're fired. He's a businessman. He owns businesses. He's quick to tell somebody you're fired. Well, how can we reduce this much budget? Okay, we can get rid of this position, and that's what he's going off of. And sometimes you need that. You need that stern figure to say, look, well, this is not working out, and I'm gonna have to let you go because I'm gonna have to cut costs. So I do believe that it happens. I mean, it's part of life. I want to say to all the people that got deported, that was doing the right things, I feel for you, brother. I see y'all trying to make a way. It's not easy today. It's definitely not. But you're trying to make a way, and you was deported. I don't know how that process is, or how you can get back in the country. Um, to the ones that were working, that were legitimately working, that was getting at it, that was going to it, that was getting up 4 in the morning, waiting for their ride. They arrive by 4:30 to get off at 6 o'clock to go in on the weekends, and damn, they work 13 and 14 days. You know what I mean? That's it's a struggle. It's a stretch, but they was getting it in. I don't see too many people that are willing to that. Most people don't want to work for 8 hours. Most people have what is it FMLA, and they use that. You know, that's just a different topic, man. But I just wanted to come on here and talk to you about that what I seen this morning. I hopefully most of y'all seen it. So that whole project is gonna stop now until they find some legitimate people to put that building up to pick up where they left off at. I don't know, man. It's hard to top that. It's hard to do that when people want so much money for doing so much less. But that was my thought of the day. I'm sorry to the people that I seen on TV this morning getting deported. Hard working people that want to work, people that's from my cloth. Let's just get out there and work. Let's find a way. Let's make a way for our family. Let's support our family. I just feel for you. Mike from the basement. You're on the mic with Mike.